another live stream. We're gonna have some fun today. Oh, hold on. Let me actually turn on my light. It's kind of awkward. There we go. Look at that. Holy cow, we are rocking today, aren't we? Yeah, let's go with that one. That one looks pretty good. Let's go with that. Yeah. All right. So today, you already know what we're doing. You can already guess. Okay. Let's just be honest. Like, you can just guess. Just guess. Go ahead. Go ahead. I want to hear. Let's hear it. Yeah, bro. This is what we're doing. We are going through the NBA 2022 to 2023 NBA City jerseys. We're going to have some fun. We're going to go crazy. Yeah, yeah. Okay. So, what we're going to do is just rank them. As simple as that. We're just going to go through them, rank them, and this is objective and subjective, sort of more subjective. Let's just get into it. So Atlanta, first we have Atlanta. I really like the MLK jerseys that they did a couple of years ago. It was kind of gold. I like how they're, putting some gold into their... I really like how NBA teams and jerseys have, like, opposite colors or almost opposite colors or, like, a little bit different colors than they normally would, because the Hawks are normally, like, red and yellow, black and white. But here it's, like, black, white, and gold. So I think that's kind of interesting. It's a little bit of cursive. Atlanta. I'm going to put it at B because I think there's better ones and I think there's worse ones. The Celtics, I don't like this green. I don't think this green looks good. However, I do like the Celtics logo, like the how it's slanted going up and it's cursive. But I don't like how all of them have to be cursive. The Atlanta one's not really cursive, but it's like more of a fancier font. I do like the Celtics one, but I think it's worse than the Atlanta one, so I'm going to put it in C. So the Brooklyn Nets, I think I like the idea of the X's and O's. I like the idea of playmaking, basketball playmaking on the jerseys. I think that's kind of a cool idea. Also, a couple years ago, or I think last year or something, they had something along the lines of Brooklyn and New York, like subway lines, and I thought that was cool as well. That's kind of like coming back with... The Brooklyn Nets are usually black and white, like simple as that. But so if they add any color like yellow or blue in kind of these jerseys, it's kind of cool. But I like the almost drawn aspect of it, like a kid drew it or something like that. It seems very Brooklyn. It's definitely going out of their idea of the Brooklyn Nets is like a formal team. Like our fonts, our colors need to be formal, very generic. But I like this how it's like kind of go outside the lines of. I think I like these better than this. I think I like the idea of the better than the Celtics, but I don't know if the execution is better. But I like the idea. The CLT Charlotte Hornets one. These are really cool. However, like CLT, that's like what is that? We'll put it at B. I like the colors. I like the gold. I think that looks cool. Chicago D. That looks garbage. It just looks like every other Chicago jersey, but just white. The land, Cleveland, gold, cool looking. It's got to go in C, I think. Dallas, I like this font. It's a little bit too informal, I think, with this font. I like the green. I like the highlights of the green. This is Luka Doncic jersey here. I think it just looks good because it's like such a solid blue, and then like you see the white and green, and it's just like pretty simple. So I'm honestly gonna put this in B because out of the ones I've already done, the ones that stick out are the Celtics and Dallas. But Dallas sticks out more because it's more like a bright blue. I like it when they go bright colors. Denver, this D. That looks like garbage. What is that? What are those like lines there? That looks terrible. Detroit has probably the ability to make the most interesting jerseys because their Detroit Pistons look is just so bad. It's just red, white, and blue, and it's not even like a navy or darker red like the USA. It's just a red, white, and blue Pistons. And plus, they're one of the worst teams in the league. So anything that they do outside of that is cool. I like this green. I like how it look a little bit silky. It kind of looks more than the Celtics. And I think I'll just put them by. I'll do this. I think I like the CLT. So Yeah. The Warriors, I like these jerseys. However, I'm just not a fan of like the lower thirds fading into another color. I never was a huge fan of that and how the lower thirds fades into like the top of the shorts. It looks cool, but like all it takes is you to just play a basketball game and it like looks kind of off. So I like the idea. I like the super gold. You see like the gold here, it's kind of like faded though, gold, gold, but this is gold, gold. I like these. I'll put it in B. Yeah, I think it belongs right there. Yeah. Houston, I'm a Houston Rockets fan. Put it at C. All right, at S tier. I love the vintage. I love the blue in it. I love the logo that they had with this one as well. The pinstripes, the red outlining. It just looks too cool. However, the one thing I will say is like the lines right here like fade out a little bit too early because obviously these lines are going up and down, up and down, up and down. And then you want like your logo and your number like right in the middle, and you don't want the lines going through it because it kind of like confuses with the eye. However, I think it just looks a little bit weird with like the lines like stopping like right here where they could go up just a little bit more, or like I just don't know how they would fix that or what kind of designs they would do, but I do really like these. Pacers D. This is wait, this terrible line that goes through them. These like weird colors. Is that gold too? Look, like you could do so much with a Pacers jersey because Pacers have like the most boring colors other than Detroit, but they just don't. Los Angeles, I like these. It's like it's almost it's not classic. I don't think it looks cool. I like the little colors outlining Los Angeles. I think there's too many colors, at least with the red and blue stripes where the sleeves are. The the font is a little bit off. This is like a cursive Los Angeles and like a stubborn hard 13. I like what they're trying to go here because Los Angeles Clippers have been like a huge revamp in the last couple of years where they come in with like the Los Angeles Clippers and like a ball, and now they like have like a G League logo. Kind of takes out the creativity, but I see what they're trying to go for here. I'm gonna put it in C, I think. Los Angeles. These are clean. However, they just didn't do anything. It's just a white version of the normal Los Angeles Lakers jerseys. I like the yellow. I think it looks cool. LeBron James, when he wears it, I think he looks good. I'm going to put it in B. A, B, A. Let's put it like up here. Yeah. Yeah. Let's like mix these around. Yeah, I think that looks good. Memphis, these are cool. I like these jerseys. However, the last couple jerseys are like more aqua, like the Spurs or the Suns. I like those way more. It's kind of a vintage throwback. However, this is still keeping like the idea of Memphis, the Vancouver Grizzlies and whatnot. The little colors, the splashes of aqua still mixed in with the yellow, gold, black, white. I like these. These are cool. However, I just when you're trying to go out for a jersey like a city like the city jersey, I just don't think black should be your primary color, especially with like these. Like I like these because these seem like classic and whatnot. But Memphis, which is with like exactly like like Detroit, where are they at? There's like they're like yeah, like they went against like their normal colorways, and it looks cool, right? But Memphis goes along with their same colorways, but just makes the primary color black. Like Orlando. Like this isn't cool. I don't know. I don't like that idea. So I'm gonna put it in but it is cool though. I'll put it in C. Miami, these honestly have grown on me with the mix matching colors and fonts and lettering. It's cool. I think they're all different. I think they're all different, and the players get to choose what like how like what should them look like because all of these ones are from like older Miami Heat jerseys, like the off white, the Miami Vice, and things of that nature, the red hot ones. I like these. I like the idea of these. It's kind of like the Brooklyn Nets. Not the greatest execution ever, but I do like it. So I'll put it here. I think it's a little bit above the Brooklyn Nets. Milwaukee, I like these. Again, it's off the beaten path. It still has your vintage colors with the blue, red, and and green here. If there's a little bit red, I think there would have been too much, but I think you could replace the red with like with the black or the white. I think that would have been looked pretty cool. Because like back in the day, well, not even back in the day, I guess like their normal jerseys are red, green, and black. These are cool, off the beaten path, creative, interesting to look at, and it stands out too. So I'll put it in B. Minnesota, I like these. However, I don't know what these colors represent. Minnesota is not necessarily known for like their subways or public transportation, so it's definitely not like different like green line or red lines for like subways or whatnot. I just don't know what this is, like blue, aqua blue, yellow, red, green. I don't really know what it is. It's off the beaten path and it looks pretty cool. However, they're the Minnesota Timberwolves. Like the Timberwolves, that's a cool name, and you normally have cool logos and jerseys, and then you come out with this thing. I like how they're trying to think outside the box, but I think they're thinking way outside the box. So I'll put it in bottom of C. NOLA, like these. These might be A, but it probably took them like 2 seconds to make this. It's normally just a deep purple with a lighter purple stripe, green stripe, and yellow stripe, and that's all it is. And that's really like all you need because NOLA, Mardi Gras, a lot of purple, a lot of green, a lot of yellow. Perfectly sums up Louisiana, but I just think it's a little bit boring, but it is colorful. So we'll put it like here. We'll put it in B. New York, I like these jerseys, except this like reddish orangish here. I think it looks good, except this. It looks pretty classic. I know like normally, I guess they already did like it's the orange yellow lettering and then like the orange here and orange here. Let's do this. Let's do this. I think it's like right around here. The Thunder, I like these. However, I don't know really where the red comes from. I get it. Like but are they replacing the yellow with the red? Are they replacing yellow with the red? And if so, why? Because I think the yellow stripes, because normally the Thunder are like the blue and yellow. Again, I like it when jerseys do a little bit something, color switches or whatever, but it's still keeping with the theme of the team. Like if I looked at this and I didn't know what the NBA like was, I was like, the Thunder, like why do they have red in there? I like how they're trying to go off the beaten path. I like how they're trying to be a little bit creative with it, but I don't think it's for me though. Orlando, so almost, I think they do have pinstripes in here, but they're so hard to notice. This seems like a classic jersey. They try to be classic with it. It just didn't work out very well because it's just almost solid black. And you're sponsored by Disney, like the biggest creative department in the world, the creative company in the world, and this is what you come out with. I like the font. I really like the Orlando font for it, but I'm not sold. I'm gonna probably top of D. Probably top of D. Now, what is this? What is this? PDX? What is that? Wait, what? Wait a second. PDX NBA jerseys. Who is that? Oh, they're the Trailblazers. Is this like vintage? What is this trying to say? Nonetheless, it kind of looks like the Hornets. I'm gonna put it in D. I don't even know what that was. I legitimately don't even know what that is. So like, no. Brotherly Love, the city of. I like these. I think they're kind of goofy, but they're leaning into like the idea of Philadelphia. The colors, it's all white with like cursive with bright looking red. I like these. I think these look cool. I think these look good. I'm gonna put it in B, and I think it's above a couple of them. Let's do that. Yeah, seems like legit right here. I think I'll move Atlanta down just a little. This one too. Yeah, I think this looks good. So the Suns, I like these. These are A for me. What in the world? Yeah, I think these look good, legitimately. The orange with the multicolored one, but they didn't do the multicolored logo, and I think that looks good with the multicolored, almost like with the stripe going down. But the rest of rest of the jersey is the same color. It's this like aqua blue. It's a little bit deeper and darker than the Spurs, but lighter than Milwaukee and Dallas. I think this looks good. So I'll put it in A. Sacramento, they have the ability, just like the other team I mentioned, like the Memphis Grizzlies, like you have, and the Timberwolves, you guys have such like ideas. You have so many, you have like this massive pool of ideas that you could do for your team. Like you're the Kings, and you do like this gray with like accents of purple. I do like the font for this, but I'm not sold on it. But I think it's I'm talking down on it, but I don't think it's worse than the Detroit. Now I keep looking at this. Detroit's way better than the Nets. That's why I probably put it. But we'll put the Nets down here. Again, I like the Celtics. Golly, that just makes me mad. That dark green. They could have made it like this, and then like it would have been like up here. But like this dark green just doesn't look it, I don't think. Sacramento, let's put it at like the top of C. Spurs, I love these. A little bit too over detailed, but I love these. These look good, and with the spur in the middle of the like the U. Toronto, basic, cool, good, and they have a history of having black and gold as like their primary colors for the logo. These are cool. I'm not gonna lie, the Toronto Raptors. There's nothing Raptors about it, but I think it looks I think it looks cool. And this like weird off red Washington. I think this is cool because I'd much rather prefer it over like a solid black jersey like these. This has got to go like here. I think it's like too cream pinkish. I don't know if like what they're really going for here. But yeah, there we go. Let's save and download this, baby. Come on. Save and download this image. I would love to. Download image. Yeah, I think this is it. This is good. I like this. Look, I was trying to go for colorful. You see more colorful up here. Better. And I know I'm a Rockets fan, but I genuinely think these are the best. I think these four are like actually really good. And like the rest of them, they're okay. I wouldn't have chosen them. I think we have a better, the city jerseys like before. But this is what we'll go with. I like this. Thank you guys so much for listening, watching, having fun. Whether you're watching on Twitch, YouTube, Patreon, don't matter. I enjoy you. Thank you very much. I'll see you guys in the next stream.